Good morning, AM Kevin Price. Delighted to be with you. Going to spend some time talking to you about you and your business. Really cool company I recently got exposed to called EasyFlix.com, and it's actually EasyFlixVideo.com. We're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk to the CEO of that company. Delighted to have him on the program, Bill Kerby, and the company is actually Real Biz. Bill, welcome to the program, and kind of tell us about yourself. Give us your story, if you will.
Sure. Thanks for having me on, Kevin. So, first of all, Real Biz Media is a company that really wraps itself around video and video creation. And so we've got a technology that allows us to be able to convert any real estate feed into video. So you can take a listing, turn it into video. It automatically converts pictures to video, text to voice, and puts background music behind it, making it a much better presentation for both the real estate agent and for the consumer. And as you mentioned earlier on in this, we're talking about EasyFlix. And EasyFlix is kind of a next-generation app that we brought out for the real estate agent. So if you think of our company as a whole, it does three critical things for the real estate community. The first thing it does, it allows agents to be able to build a brand, and they can build that brand using our social media capabilities and video. And as we all know, when you go on and you search on Google or other spots, you see that video ranks about 60 times higher than just still pictures or text. Mm-hmm. And so that gives the agent a nice head start in terms of marketing a property. Then the second part of it is that we get into this mobile app, EasyFlix, and this is a revolutionary product that's coming into the marketplace. It ties into the MLS database, or the Multiple Listing Service database, so every agent automatically has all of their listings waiting for them when they download this app. They can then recreate the pictures, put themselves in front of it so that they can give their own personalized message. They can add community information, and then they can populate it out one-to-one, or they can populate it out to their entire database, or they can populate it out onto key other websites like a Realtor.com, our Nest Builder platform, Zillow, Trillia, other spots that they want to push it to.
Right.
And that makes them a very unique player in terms of the marketplace, and this becomes instantaneous. It's not like it takes 2, 3, 5 days to get into the system. It's all done in the cloud. It's all turned around in under a minute.
Yeah. So that's phenomenal. When did this get launched?
We actually really came out and launched it last week in front of the Keller Williams family reunion show up in Orlando, where they had tens of thousands of agents that flooded in, and we started to do our presentations and programs for this there.
Wow, that's fantastic. And do you have alliances with agencies all over the country? Are you working out deals with corporate headquarters to make it available to the reps all over the country? How are you facilitating that?
The answer is all of the above. We have great relationships with a number of national firms. It includes Century 21, ERA, Keller Williams, as I mentioned, with their conference. We also are preferred supplier into Realogy, which is a roll-up of half a dozen large real estate agencies across the country. It's probably about 40% of the entire base. We have long-term partnerships with Realtor.com and Move, National Association of Realtors, and then we work with individual brokers and agents. So we got all of it covered.
Are you finding that you're all over the chart, as far as type of firms that you're working with, or is this something that particularly prestige firms are gravitating towards, or rather prestige properties that are being represented? Kind of give me a sense of how that looks.
Well, as in most businesses, 20% of the agents do about 80% of the business out there, and real estate tends to be no different than that. And so we've designed a product that really works with the real estate agent that has listings and is actually very motivated in terms of developing their business platforms and programs. And so we tend to center on the top 20% of the agents in the industry, but the product pricing structure is such that for the new person coming in, somebody that wants to develop their business, they can get into our programs for as little as $99 a month. And if you're in the real estate industry and you can't afford $99 a month, you probably have picked the wrong career. So we think we've made something for everybody, but for the people that are really professional in terms of what they do, our product has capabilities the likes of which they've not seen before.
Wow, it's incredible. I'm looking at the website. It's EZ, the letter E, the letter Z, EasyFlix, FLIX, video.com, EasyFlixVideo.com. And, it looks like you brought together all the pieces of a puzzle that was being done, a little here, a little there, kind of a editing nightmare, more than likely, at least a time-consuming editing nightmare, and you brought it all together into a seamless fashion.
Well, we have, and you know, Kevin, the world is going mobile crazy. Everybody wants everything instantaneously. It's not like the old days where you can wait 2, 3, 5 days for something to happen. And so we put the power right into the palm of the real estate agent's hand. And that being said, it really sets them apart from all the other players that don't want to use this product. So we're quite excited about it.
Yeah, well, I think you should be. Do you have any idea how many realtors are currently using it?
This point in time, we've just introduced it, but we know that we have national accounts that want to adopt it, and I'm going to do some forward projecting with this, but we know that we're going to have national agencies that want to use this that will represent about 150,000 agents.
150,000 agents. Are these usually completed product YouTube? Are they usually put on YouTube, or how are they using them once edited?
That is entirely up to the actual agent. When they pull down their video and create it and want to add to it, it gives them the choice to populate it out to wherever they want to. So if I'm an agent and I want to sell you a house, I may put a personalized message in the front of it saying, "Hey, Kevin, you got to get down here and see this place. I think it's $30,000 below market," and then you get to watch the video. Or I can take it and push it out to my entire database of clients that I have, or select groups of them. But where it becomes really powerful is I can take my listing and turn it into video, and then I can populate it out to national websites, and I can also populate it out onto Facebook and Instagram and other social media platforms. And so when the agent completes the video and they're satisfied with it, they push publish, and they pick all the spots that they want it to go to.
You mentioned that you can participate for as little as $99 a month, I believe. What are agents typically paying, and what are they getting? In terms of, I guess it's the number of videos you're allowed to produce. Kind of explain how the economics of it work for a agent.
Well, when I get into a $99 package, it's a bundled package, Kevin, and that includes help with social media and this EasyFlix video platform that we're talking about. And so what it does is it helps the agent from the point of view that we will optimize their websites for them. We will build or improve their Facebook sites. We will do a number of tweets for them. We will help them do their blogs for them. We will help to make sure that their site is optimized and they're getting the maximum traffic they can, so that with traffic comes leads. So that's part of the package. And then the second part of the package is when they actually have a listing, then they can start to populate that listing out to consumers, potential customers, wherever they want to go with it. And so we're really offering them a solution that's all about building their brand. And that's a key distinction in this industry. The way it's gone up to this particular point in time, these big players like Zillow and Trulia and Realtor.com, what they do is they capture millions of people that come in and look at their websites, and then they request information. And their main revenue stream is selling agents leads. The way we're approaching this is the opposite side of the page. We're saying instead of paying Zillow to be your brand and buying leads from them, start to build your own brand so that you become the star in your local community and you start to capture the leads and you build a real business for yourself as opposed to just buying leads and hoping that you can follow up on them and earn a sale.
Yep, everyone needs to be branding today, that's for sure. And it sounds like you're doing a great job helping companies and individuals do just that, making everyone a big boy. It's really extraordinary. Bill Kerby, I want to encourage the listener to check out easyflixvideo.com. That's the letter E, the letter Z, Flix, F-L-I-X, video.com. Bill, thanks for your time.
Thanks so much.
When we come back, much more for you. I want to remind you, best content here, including this interview, will be found over there at the national news website, usdailyreview.com. More after this.